Let's keep going with the theme. I talked about Lecrae and Tedashii. Now it's Trip Lee.
Yokohama class from Alabama to Baltimore. Somehow ended up in Kawagoe, Kowedo, Dinko, Shigaya, and now Midori War, my new home. Yeah, they know. It's your boy, Dorit Darrell. Got another story to tell.
Dropped 2 albums that I never heard about. What happened? Alright, this is your boy Dorian Andrews, aka Dory Darrell with the Dory Darrell Music Channel. And today we are talking about the one and only Trip Lee. He has been in Reach Records since the beginning as well. Same with Tedashii. And Trip Lee came out with an album called If They Only Knew. Never heard. I was more of a Lecrae fan, so I just only listened to Trip Lee when he was featured. The first time I heard of Trip Lee's music in album form was in 2008 when he came out with 2020. I want to say I was in middle school at that time. Last year of middle school. And I think he had a song with Shylin. Yeah, Cling to You. That was a good song. Yeah, he had some good songs on this album. Intimacy, Real Vision, Superstar. Who was like Nobody. Yeah, that was a good song too. Eyes Open. There were some really good songs on this album. And then the next album I heard from him, which might be my favorite still. No, actually no. This is my favorite. This is like maybe top 2. It's called Between Two Worlds. This album was what really set Trip Lee apart from Lecrae and all the other artists, and spitting the truth, but at the same time he was getting very vulnerable with songs like Covenant Eyes, Life 101, Limitations, Prognosis, Bear With You, and Show's Over. Like, those were some really, really good songs. And he was blowing up at this time. This was around the same time that Lecrae was getting his buzz from Rehab. Between Two Worlds was right up there. And I really love Lecrae and respect Lecrae, but Trip Lee was also a really, really good artist at the time. And then he came out with The Good Life, which just kind of saw this slight decline in quality, in my opinion. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just the production, the instrumentals involved. It just didn't work for me. Right off the bat, I did not like Robot. It's not something that is replay value friendly, in my opinion. I just didn't like it. So then you go into Rise, which in my opinion is the best album he put out. And this came out in 2016? No. This was 2014. Yes, 2014. So this was my first year into university. And I bought the book, Get Up, and what was it called? Rise, Get Up, and Enjoy God's Glory or something, or Live in God's Glory, something like that. And that was a really, really good book, by the way. I definitely recommend you buy it. And this album just had all the hits. I mean, Lights On, Sweet, Manolo, You Don't Know, All Rise Up, Insomniac, Lazarus. Sweet Victory was a big hit. Every song on here was good. Every song. This is his most well thought out, well put together album, like, period, in my opinion. And then after this, I didn't hear a peep about Trip Lee. I knew he was dealing with this disorder. He stepped down from his position in 2021 because of his disorder, which is called chronic fatigue syndrome. And it's incurable, and there's nothing he can do about it but just ride it out through the rest of his life. It's basically, he just wakes up and always feels tired. Like, there is nothing that makes him feel energized. Like, he's constantly tired. So that's what he attributes to his lack of promotion and lack of work ethic and just passion, which I can understand that. You know, if you're always constantly tired, it's gonna make your life more difficult to really focus on one thing and see it through. So you can see in all of his albums, he has like a 2-year gap between each album, and then after Rise, there's just this long period of just not hearing a peep from Trip.Lee. He'll do features, but other than that, there was nothing. And then he comes out with the album The Waiting Room. The Waiting Room was really good, and I think that was like 2018 maybe, I'm not sure, or 2020. And it just came and went. It just came and went. Then he came out with The End. I'm assuming Trip.Lee is done with rapping. I'm not sure. If you know any other information, please let me know in the comments below. But what happened to Trip.Lee? I think life, you know, he just grew up and decided to get out of the rap game because he has a family, he has his ministry that he's working on outside of rapping, and he writes books. So I really respect that, and honestly, if he stays with Reach Records for the remainder of his career, I mean, more power to him. I don't think that there's any harm in that. If he's not gonna put out any more music and he just features, there's nothing wrong with that. I think that he has put out some good work. I can't say that it's outstanding and amazing, but I will say that he has contributed to the Christian hip hop community in a very positive way, and I really respect him for that. And I respect Lecrae for sticking it out with him and being his #1 support when he needed it for his career. So this is a good story. This is a very good story in the tales of the Christian music industry. If you like Trip.Lee, please let me know in the comments below. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe to the latest that is coming to this channel. I have new music coming out soon. My album coming out August 8th, Graduation, The Full Ceremony. My single with Dre Murray, Yamashita Park, The Alternate Mix, is out now. So please check it out, listen to it, let me know what you think. And I'm so excited for you guys to hear more music from me. So this is your boy, Dorian Andrews, aka Dory Durrell with the Dory Durrell Music Channel, and I'm signing out. Deuce, everyone.